Rolling up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And the parts of the pinky here. And the thumb. And down to the wrist. Up to the knuckles. And we're going to take the ball into one hand and use the fingers, index and thumb, to squeeze it. Middle finger. Ring finger. And pinky. The hand, index. Middle. Whoops. Ring. And the pinky. And let's go around the back. Switch. Switch. Yeah. This. And switch. Into the waist, go through the legs. Switch. 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 And put the ball on the floor. Assess how the feet feel. And step on the ball right in the middle of the foot, pressing down 3 times. Up to the knuckles. Roll across the knuckles. Bring the ball to the middle of the foot and wiggle the toes. Press the toes into the ball. Raise and separate. Press. Wiggle again. And scribble. Repeat. Well, reassess. And then repeat on the other side. 3 times in the middle. Knuckles. Middle of the foot and wiggle. Press. Raise and separate. Press. Wiggle. And scribble. Three, two, one. Get the ball out of the way. Reassess. And shake the tree. 3, 2, 1, center. Twist the waist, swing the arms. And center with some ocean wave breathing. Maybe some thumb at the base of the spine. Step out, gathering star. And center. Same thing, other direction. And center. Step forward. And elbow towards the opposite knee. And then slap the opposite heel. Slap it behind you. And then take a cross step with a twist and a punch. And then a walk, march, or jog. So today we're going to do the upper body postural fixes, no heavy lifting there. No squats, if you want to do those. Gonna hop myself. Whatever you do, be safe. And we got some bands after class. Want to get going. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Come on. And 20. And 30. You deep breaths. Interlace the fingers, raise the hands up. Reach up. On down, bend back. And come back to center. Bend to one side. Bend to the other. Back to center, lower your hands, push out at the chest. Come on down, interlace your fingers behind your back and raise your hands up. Go a little higher. Come on down and shrug. Roll the shoulders back. And forward. Then the arms and the rotate. Go the other way. Bring one arm across the body, press in, tap above the other. And then the other. First arm behind the back, press down and in. And then the other. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. And then extend one arm, fingers up, pull back. Fingers down. Drop the wrist. Wiggle the fingers, make a fist. Nice. Arm, fingers up. And down. And flops. Come on down and rotate the neck. Go the other way. Come on. Go ear to shoulder. Come back to center. Bring your hand over your head, cup your ear, chin is up as you tug gently and look out of the corner of your eyes towards the ceiling. And then bring your chin towards your collarbone and you look out of the other corner towards the floor. Same thing the other way. First with chin up. And then chin down. And come back to center. And let's do a side lunge. And the other way. Come on up and grab a stick. It's a GymStick day. We're going to start with dynamic swimmers in one direction, over the head. And then go the other way. And then bring the stick behind the back and twist it to waist. And bring it down to just above the bend in the knees. Bring your hands around front in between the knees. Hinging at the waist. Pull up. And then bring the stick around front into the middle, hands out or near the top, step back. Hinge at the waist, stretch the shoulders. Come on up, bring the stick across the body with one hand. Hinge at the waist as you bring the other hand up underneath the armpit, grab the shoulder and tug gently. Same thing the other way. And come on up, bring the stick to the side of one foot. Push out with the top hand, pull it with the bottom. Hinging at the waist. Repeat that on the other side. And then bring the stick out in front. Bring one foot about 6 inches away. Drop the stick to the collarbone, slide down, lift the sole of the foot and wiggle it. Come on back. Same thing on the other leg. Come on up. Press the sole of the first foot against the stick. And then the other. Bring the stick out front, bring one leg out front, bend at that knee. Other foot, you're on the ball of your feet as you come down and stretch the hip flexors. Repeat on the other side. Come on up, grab one foot by the shin, ankle, or toes and stretch the quads. Then the other. Bring the first foot in front. Push the knee towards the back, hinge at the waist. Stretch those glutes. And then the other side. And come on back down. Bring your stick in front, hold on with two hands. One hand or a finger or two at the top. We're gonna be about hip width apart, toes dug into the ground. Roll back onto the fifth metatarsal and hold. And then roll towards the first and back towards the fifth. And you'll roll back and forth. Toes stay launched into the ground. Three, two, one. All right. Let's put the stick down. I am going to get a drink of water. It is hot. And we're going to start with the Brugger's scapular retraction, forming an L and squeezing the shoulder blades together. And release. Squeeze. Release. Squeeze. Release. T. Squeeze. Release. Squeeze. Release. Squeeze. Release. Y. Squeeze. Release. Squeeze. Release. Squeeze. Release. And W, last one. Squeeze. Release. Squeeze. Release. And squeeze. Release. All right, tuck in that chin. We're going to peck and then tuck and hold. like a pigeon poised to and go back, tuck, back, tuck, back, back, tuck, back, tuck, back, and back. This on the forehead, or the temple really. Bring the elbows around front, back and forth. Do about 10 of these. And then let's go against the wall, or the screen in my case. If you're going to line up your heels, calves, hips, shoulders against the wall, do so. Hands in surrender position. And we're going to come up and down, up and down 10 times. You have to step away from the wall, no problem. Just try to keep your shoulders and hands as they go up against the wall. That's 8. And 10. Come on down, shake it out. Hands at 45 degrees, come up to shoulder height and back down to 45. Do 10 of those. And 10. And shake it out. We're gonna start in the L position again and go up and pluck the cherry. When you're going up, try to have that arm parallel to your ear. Take it out. I'm gonna do some around the clock, so I'm gonna do 5 each way. Outside. And through the middle. And that's that. Couple of breaths. And we're doing Leonard Orr's 4 short ones. When you want 1 long one, diaphragmatic breathing, belly up to the chest. Exhale through the mouth. We're going to do 4 rounds, 20 breaths altogether. Here we go. And rub those hands together. Cultivate chi and chi ball. And the center. Reverse. And open our hearts. Hold and send it out. And center. Reverse. Bring down chi from above. And gather from below. And understand?
Thank you, Tom.
Hey, Nina. Very welcome.
Thanks, Tom.
Bill, take care. Have a good one.
Too.
Thank you. Richard. How are you, sir?
Tom?
How are you? You're muted again.
Okay.
Yep. That's good.
Okay.
Shall we do some bands?
Yeah.
Let's continue with the postural fixes. We're gonna cross the bands in front. And come out and back. And, all right. And then we'll do some tricep extensions. And then the other way. Okay. I'm gonna switch bands. I'm gonna get on the floor. Do some leg work. Gonna wrap it around just above the knees on the lower thigh. You got above the knees? Off the knee. Yeah, okay, sorry, and we'll do some. One. And then the other way. And then bring it down to the soles. We can do some bicycles. And then we're gonna stand up. And let me switch my camera. Athletic position. Let's do some laterals. All right. And then some kicks. With one leg. Then the other. And we can take it off the feet. I'm gonna go back to the lighter band. Bow and arrows. Other way. And then around the wrist behind the back. Come out and back. Done. All right. That should do it for the bands. Turn off the recording.